and she smiled back with that nervous, automatic smile that's a girl's first defense against a strange guy. "Should we talk to them?" I said. "Who?" Pothen said. "Them?" He jabbed a thumb at the trio, and over his shoulder I saw them notice his gesture. "No, of course not." Ken looked up from his phone. "The blind spot should be pretty good today." They were talking about the part of the beach out past the rocks that you couldn't see from the boardwalk. "Yup, the blind spot," Pothen said. I compacted all my food trash into a ketchup-covered ball and tossed it into the garbage can. The eyes of the girls tracked us. Ken tossed a brutal, "Hey," in their direction, but we were gone before they could respond. Maybe I don't understand the plan here," I said. "Dude," Ken said, "you're gonna hook up today. Those girls, they would have laughed and smiled and maybe followed you online, but here and now, nothing would have happened." Pothen clapped a hand onto Ken's shoulder. "Hey, there's nothing wrong with planting seeds for later." My neck was tense. I was actually fine with later. Somewhere out of sight. Hooking up in the blind spot with the whole beach nearby sounded incredibly nerve-wracking. We climbed over the rocks and came down near a group of kids sitting on the other side. They wore dark colors and many had dyed hair. Leather jackets were in evidence. You know, it's weird. You watch old movies and the alternative kids are always wearing the exact same shit that alternative kids wear today. They gave us blank, guarded looks, but Pothen jabbed his chin at them, and although my stomach squawked, I knew this was a test whether I had the balls to approach. Hey. I spoke to the group in general, but my voice was quiet and the surf was loud, and only one guy, a dude with 3 earrings through his left ear, looked at me. "Hey," I said again. "Yeah?" What's up?" "Nothing, bruh," he said. "What's up with you?" One of the girls looked me over and turned away. Then Pothen came in, with his back hunched, his arms hanging down like a crazed monkey. "Yo," he said, "you guys have any rolling papers?" The guy shrugged. Then there was a general rooting through of bags until a pack of rolling papers appeared. Taking the little cardboard package, Pothen said, "Cool. Oh, anyone have something I can use for a filter?" Ken, to my side, started snickering. A longer wait while a girl tore off a little bit of the cover from her notebook. Great, Pothen said. "Now anyone got any tobacco?" A pouch was produced. By now, half the group had figured out the joke, but their leader, the guy with the earrings, was still huffing and puffing and shaking his head, as if to be like, "Okay, fine, now it's time for you to leave." I jumped in. "Let me do that." I took over the spliff rolling operation while Pothen made small talk with the leader. I said, "Anyone got any weed I can put in here?" There was open laughter. The nearest girl, thank God, took out a little grinder and sprinkled some onto the paper. I gave her a big smile. Her hair was pink, but it had grown out, showing her dark roots. I scooted close, sitting cross-legged with paper on my lap. "Hey," I said. My heart was beating so hard, and for once, not just from anxiety, but from excitement, too. "Help shield me from the wind." She put out her hands. "You guys are ridiculous," she said. "Believe me, I know." I blinked a few times and looked at the little mass of weed and tobacco lying on the paper. "Anyone have—" I said. The whole group stopped talking. "The knowledge of how to, actually roll this?" More laughter. By now, Ken and Pothen were sitting too. I looked with innocent eyes at the girl, and she shook her head and took everything off my hands. After that, we talked a bit more naturally. I lay down with my head in the girl's lap, and she fell to stroking my hair. The joint passed, but I didn't intercept it. The conversation swirled above me while her fingers went through my hair again and again. "You're so tangled," she said. "These two assholes."